7 players that won the League Cup for Aston Villa at Wembley in 1996. 5 remain at the club. 3 are included in tonight's team: Southgate, Ehiogu and Taylor. Peter Enckelman stays in goal with David James still injured. Just the one change to the team that beat Bradford. Julian Joachim is a substitute. Up front, alongside Dion Dublin, is Darius Vassell, who had such an impact when he replaced Joachim at the weekend. Chester recorded their first league win of the season at Brighton on Saturday. A 90th minute goal from Manuel Ugogo, on loan from Sheffield Wednesday. He's not playing tonight, neither is their other on-loan player, Michael Blackwood, on loan coincidentally from Aston Villa. In come Neil Fisher, and a name familiar to older Villa fans, Gary Shelton played here. His son Andrew lines up for Chester. He's one of 2 changes. Referee Scott Mathieson gets us underway. In reality, it'll be a huge shock if Villa fail to progress through to the 3rd round. They're 87 places above Chester, who, despite winning at Brighton on Saturday, are bottom of the Football League. And the 3rd Division side haven't kept a clean sheet in their last 17 matches. They last did so when beating Barnet 3-0 on Easter Monday. Thompson, Barry, Hendrie, Dublin, Hendrie once more, Lee Hendrie accelerates, good save, the follow-up is just over. Darius Vassell putting the ball over. Punches clear well, does Brown. So early promise from Aston Villa. Southgate's cross. Ehiogu meets it. That was spectacular, and it nearly came off as well for Dion Dublin. It's deep towards Boateng, and George Boateng gives Villa the lead. It's a lead they've been threatening to take virtually since the kick-off. Boateng brings Villa Park to its feet. Hendrie's cross. Just that little touch to set up a little bit of space for himself, and Boateng met it with a perfectly placed header. Brown came across to narrow the angle, but Boateng simply headed it back across him. 1-0 to Villa. Shot! And Brown got right behind that shot, which was rising all the way. Taylor lays it through to Dublin. Boateng's in some space. That'll come off Doughty, and Villa have another corner. Plenty of Villa shirts in and around the area for Alan Thompson to aim for. And there is one, and it's a 2nd goal for Aston Villa. Villa double their lead just after the half hour. Ian Taylor with the clear header. And he had so much time to turn that in past Wayne Brown. And the flag goes up on the far side, but that was highly debatable because Chester's right back was certainly slightly further back than his teammates. Well, that is a highly debatable decision by the assistant referee. To this near side to Boateng, cut out though by Doughty. It'll fall kindly to Watson. Watson accelerates, taking on Neil Fisher. Towards Dublin! Ball through, looking for Vassell to get onto, but it was just cut out by Woods, who makes a hash of his 2nd clearance, and Vassell nearly capitalised upon it. Substitution during the break. This is the 3rd meeting between these 2 clubs in the League Cup. Villa have won on both previous occasions, most notably in the 1974-75 semi-final when they went on to win the trophy. An early attack here for Villa, will fall for Hendrie, must be! And 23 seconds into the second half, Lee Hendrie extends Aston Villa's lead. Villa surged forward straight from the kick-off, and Chester had no answer to Lee Hendrie. Taylor, Watson. Watson goes all the way. Still Steve Watson, heading towards Dublin. Punch clear only as far as Hendrie. Sets himself up for a left-foot shot and scores! A second for Lee Hendrie inside a minute. Double joy for Hendrie. Double joy for Villa. And Villa make it 4-0. Wonderful control from Lee Hendrie. Yes. Ehiogu. Boateng. Mason makes the pass and then makes a run outside, but Watson has his shirt pulled. The free kick taken quickly. Hendrie, Thompson. Barry's in plenty of space on this near side, the Villa left. This is through to Hendrie, looking for a hat-trick, sets up Thompson. It may fall free to Dublin, still though Thompson goes past one and puts it in! Alan Thompson, as Villa notch their fifth of the night and their third inside the opening 6 minutes of the second period. Well, a chance for Chester to salvage some pride from this tie. Beckett pushed over there by Ugo Ehiogu. The ball through was dangerous. Beckett goes to ground. Chester have a spot kick. And what delight it's brought to those travelling Chester supporters who've made their way down the M6 in such numbers. But the referee is ruling that the penalty must be taken again, presumably for encroachment by some of the Chester players. Next two is saved. And that's rough justice on Chester, you have to say. Luke Beckett didn't strike that in the same confident manner as he had struck the first penalty. Julian Joachim gets his fourth goal of the season, and Joachim kept his poise and his calm there. A lovely through ball from Paul Merson. Joachim timed his run to perfection. Goal number 6 for Villa. But the referee has given Joachim offside. It's a very late call indeed from the referee. So Joachim's goal will not stand. Here come Chester. On this near side, all three looks to be offside, and that goal will not count. Southgate. Merson. Boateng. Samuel has Thompson outside him. Samuel continues his run. Thompson infield to Hendrie. Hendrie to Boateng. Merson. Is anyone going to have a shot at goal? No, they're not, because Chester bring it away with Matt Doughty. Beckett, who missed that penalty, having had to retake it. Richardson. It's the substitute, Carson. Right. Villa just pumped the ball forward. It's the last action in tonight's fixture. High fives for Aston Villa and John Gregory. 2 goals in the first half, and then 2 inside the opening 2 minutes of the second half.